Hello. Um, when I could have sworn my phone just bleeped, and then when I looked at it, there's nothing there. Anyway, it's Tuesday, which is usually Trivia Tuesday, and usually at 9 o'clock. But just doing something different while I get back in the swing of things. Plus, I've got some ideas and stuff and there'll be some changes to stuff that I've done before, etc. So yeah, I'm trying to. I got my daughter. She bought us a Christmas present, right? And she's really terrible. She buys us Christmas presents, and then she goes, "Can I give you it? Can I give you it? Can I give you it? Please, can I give you it?" So and I'm like, "No, I'm waiting for Christmas," and then she just gives us it. Which, anyway, she bought me a ring light. So I tried it out. I think I'm trying out again, but I'm still not used to which way I should have it. So I'm just kind of mucking about with it at the minute. Wow, everyone just appeared all of a sudden. It's weird. Hi, Mike. Hi, Lex. Oh, you're having a brandy. Very nice. Hi, Laura. Hi, Mark. Hi, Junie. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Sarah. So yeah. Hi, Chris. If anyone wants to pop on, I don't know if anyone does, but if they do, just give us a shout. I sent you the link. So it's just gonna be a chat. But basically, I've been thinking about what to do with the channel. Sounds weird to say that. But like in terms of I've got some ideas. So I was gonna do some more like things I hate other people love thing. I mean, obviously it's not serious. I don't truly hate them, like whatever. But you know what I mean, that kind of thing, just for fun. I've got a couple of new ideas for quizzes, which will run like as a separate thing, like I did with question timed and stuff like that. But there'll be different ones. What else have I got? I've got a thing. I'm going to do a thing on weird crushes. Just a fun thing. Trivia Tuesday, which is what this is normally, will start again after Christmas. However, it'll be like it'll change slightly just because it was getting a bit monotonous in the sort of same thing, like the way I was doing it. So I'm going to change it up a bit, but it'll still be Trivia Tuesday. And then the Saturdays, I think I'm going to do like sort of maybe a couple of subjects rather than just go on and go and let it happen. I'm going to actually have subjects of nothing serious. You know what I mean? I'm not like, you know what I mean? I'm not going into politics and religion and those kind of things. I'm talking about like the real serious things that people need to discuss, like Jesus sandals and socks and things like that. Why a slug's invented. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff, the serious stuff, obviously. Have guests on for strip poker. You coming on, like Lex? We'll have a go. You hate Elf on the Shelf and you don't know why people like it. No, I can't. I don't get that either. Like Mark, I know a lot of people who do it, but like, I think parents just want to misbehave and then blame the elf. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You're already naked. So am I from the waist down. I was the thing. That's all you can see. Hi Neil. Weird crushes, man. You could write a book. Yeah, me too. Although it depends, because I think my weird crushes are fine, but you know what I mean. I've heard some people who have like weird crushes on Nigel Farage and Piers Morgan. That's not fine. in my view. That's weird. That's like beyond weird. That's, yeah. Whereas mine's like Louis Theroux, Brian Cox, that kind of thing. I even have a thing for like David Attenborough. I know he's 90 or 92. But I think it's just his voice more than anything. Won't go there. Anyway, where was I? I think I said hello to everybody, not unless anyone else came in. Oh, hi Ian. Exactly, it's not right, is it? It's just not right. Even Nigel Farage's mom doesn't like him. Yeah, I can understand. You hate the Elf on the Shelf as well. Yeah, it's totally understandable. It's just, it's weird, isn't it? No flaps on Lainey's life. You know, he's an alarm going off somewhere. Oh, he's 94. I knew he was 90 something. You know what I mean? I think it's just he's comforting. Is that a wrong thing to say? I don't know. He's comforting. I find him comforting. I find Stephen Fry comforting as well, but obviously I know he's like, you know, I know he's gay, so I don't know. Mark, one appeared in our house today. An elf, I'm guessing, appeared in your house. You thought the alarm was here, you were checking about the place. I don't know what it is. Maybe one of them's got a timer on something. Something like that. Yeah, I think it is his soothing voice. I think it is. Yeah, I'm going to do a film challenge. I did before. I did like a video on like just random 10 films that I liked, kind of thing. But I'm going to do this like I'm going to pick a year, probably do them in order because I'm a bit like that. So I'll pick a year, and then so if we say I start with 1980, because I probably didn't know much before that. So if I start with 1980, and then I've got to watch a film I've seen before from that year, and I've got to watch a film I haven't seen from that year. That's the challenge. I want to sort of see if, like, you know, when you watch a film when you're younger and you think it's amazing and stuff, and then sometimes you watch it back and you go, oh, like it's really disappointing. So I'm going to sort of do that, but also like there's been films that I've missed that I haven't seen and stuff. How many times can I say film? Just a few. You've always had a thing for Rick Mail, but I think it was because he was funny. Yeah, I think that's the thing though. I think when someone's funny, they become more attractive. Do you know what I mean? Somehow. Who else do I have a thing for? Nick Field, not Nick, Noel Fielding. Don't know who Nick Fielding is, but whoever he is out there, I'm sure he's handsome as well. But yeah, Julie Walters. Oh, so you've got a thing for Julie Walters? Yeah, well, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? You should do that. There's so many you haven't seen. Well, Jolene, when I started, I'm going to do it soon. I wrote down I've started to write down what I'm going to, some of the films that I'm going to look into. But it was also a case of, because there's a lot of films I haven't seen and ones that I wouldn't watch because I'm too freaked out. Like I don't do scary films, like, or even anything that's like psychological thrillers, because the jump scare usually, and that freaks me out. So there's some like really good films that I haven't seen, like The Shining. Sorry, Lex. Right, I'm apologising because I know you love Stanley Kubrick. Can't even say it. Anyway, for 1984, Pit Against Our Odds looks like it has plenty of sexy time. Yeah. Yeah. As long as it doesn't have the whole cure of headache thing, was it? That was funny. Hi, Joan. Nice to see you too. Hi, Antoinette. Hi, Stu. So yeah. So if anyone's got any ideas, things that like you might think that I should try, because I was trying to think of things that other people might have done that I could try. Like, not that I'm stealing their stuff, you know what I mean? Obviously, but in terms of like YouTube, there's a lot of repeated things that different people do over time. I mean, obviously, I've done obviously I've done my own things as well, but like, like things that people like to see. I know people like to see hauls and stuff like like shopping ones. Like, we all love to see them for some reason. We want to see what bargains we can get and whatever. Chronicles of Christmas. Is that with Kurt Russell? Because I've seen the first one, but I know there's a second one just come out. Cue for a migraine. Yeah, that was it. I'm not explaining your friend's cures for migraine, Neil. You will love The Shining. You will want to watch it forever and ever and ever. Yeah, but does it have jump scares in it, Lex? Because I've got a feeling it will. And if it does, see, other people don't. But like, honest to God, it really freaks me out. Like, to the point that like my heart races and everything. Like, I'm so scared. My kids laugh at me. I watched Get Out with Laura. I think it was, when was it? And she was like telling us when the jump scares were going to be, and I was still getting scared. It didn't really work, but for 1988 you could watch Empire Strikes Back, but if you're going to watch that, you should really watch Star Wars first. I think not. I think I'll avoid the Star Wars. I forgot what I wrote down for. See if I can find it. I did write something down for that. I think it was Stir Crazy, because I've seen Stir Crazy a long time ago, I believe. So I was going to rewatch that and see if it was as good. And the one that I hadn't seen from 1980 that I was looking at was bar The Shining, was Private Benjamin with Goldie Hawn, and I'd heard a couple of people mention it, so I thought maybe worth watching. And then I'd done 1981, so I was going to either watch Indiana Jones again or Arthur with Dudley Moore. And then the ones I hadn't seen was, well, a couple of them was Stripes and Escape from New York, but that's as far as I'd got. Where am I? I was. You don't want to be rude. That's the job of others, but sex scenes and films are so perfect. No one ever gets cramp. There are never any weird noises, and the woman orgasm is 20 seconds. Yeah, true. That's true. Hi, Toby. You can't stay. You got to get ready for work. No worries. So you've seen the second film as well. I'll have to watch it. It's on my list of things I need to watch. Yeah. It's not jump scares, but it's very tense. So I don't think I can. I probably freak out. I'll be like, watch it like that. And then that doesn't really work, does it? If you watch something like that, what you can't see. Hi, Queenie. Hi, Adrian. Private Benjamin is fab. Or maybe it was you, Joan, that I'd seen it, said it was really good, and I haven't seen it. So I think that's on my list for the first one, but I'll get it organised. I was going to do 5 I'd seen and 5 hadn't seen, and then realised that was quite a lot, really, for each year. And I think I struggled in a couple of them because I don't really do like, I know I should probably watch these things, but I don't really like, sort of the mob kind of movies. I've never seen The Godfather, and I've never watched The Sopranos and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. And so and then obviously taking out the horrors for each year as well. Then obviously I was left with things like Xanadu, and God, I haven't seen Xanadu with Olivia Newton-John and other stuff. So, I mean, I'll get around to it and all of that. You were scared watching Doctor Who many moons ago. Private Benjamin is funny, worth a watch. I will do. Hi, Rebecca. You were a spanner on here and didn't know. Just about everyone's a spanner on here. if you came a few weeks back, everyone was a spanner. Just watch is it Cheech and Chong's? I can't think of the name. I'm sure the kids have seen that. Is that where they go to like burger places? White Castle burger places rings a bell. Is that? Cheech and Chong's? Something like that. I would suggest Private Benjamin as well. Golden Hole is great in that, and Overboard. I've seen Overboard. That's with Kurt Russell, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, yeah, I think. Private Benjamin is fab. I dressed up as her from a 1980s film themed birthday party a couple of years ago with a blonde wig on and borrowed my hubby's camo clothes. Didn't look much like her. I'm sure you looked lovely. Yeah, Overboard, I've definitely seen. Godfather is great. He has a cat. Oh, so that just make it instant great. He had a cat. The Barry and James Bond, he had a cat. Sorted. Good. See, it probably is. It's just that whole mob mafia type thing. It's not my thing. Not really. You know, I wouldn't say that a particular like, sort of war movies or anything or whatever, but like I did think Hacksaw Ridge was really good. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Overboard is so funny. I love it. Yeah, I've definitely seen that one. You don't like mob movies or political ones? See, a lot of stuff doesn't stay in my brain anyway. I'm like a sieve. It just, goes in and out. That's it. Or like random crap stays in. Casino is a good gangster film. Casino must be like an old one, I'm guessing. I vaguely think. So, I know this is probably like, I'm not a fan of Al Pacino, and why can't I think of his name? Like Joe Pesci, whatever his name is. What's the other dude? I can't think of his name, but I'm not really, that type of films have never really interested me. Like, not really. The hidden photos on Overboard. Yep, that's all you need in a film. But like just a cat. So what was that cat film recently? Bob? Was it Bob? I think it was Bob the Street Cat. Yeah, I definitely watched that. No, Joan, I've never watched The Sopranos. Oh, you got to go. Oh, no worries, Journey. Like I said, it's just not my thing. That I struggle to keep my brain in it, if that makes sense. And that's a struggle. You like Police Academy, the first one. Oh, the Terminator. Yeah, I like Police Academy. I think I've seen all the Terminators. But I've never seen Alien either. But then when I was younger, I could probably handle the gore now, because the level of gore is probably not in comparison to now. And I can kind of handle gore, and I can handle blood and guts now. I never used to be able to before, because I have I have this thing where like I used to dream about whatever I watch, but then I would swap it for like people I know in the dream. So that's why I could never watch anything scary. It just freaked us out. So, but apart from the jump scares part of things, where like literally, like, because I'd literally be shaking, like I'd literally be like this if something jump scared us on the telly, because I watch too intensely. I'm like, and even when the Ben was going, "Mum, it's going to run out from over there," so just so you know, it still didn't work. Robert De Niro, yes, that's him. Thank you. And you couldn't think. I know. Everyone loves Al Pacino and Robert De Niro and all of that, but they're just not my thing. And this is a game we're going in, and like, they're not like it's people you hate, but it's kind of like the whole mob sort of mafia thing is a genre of stuff that I really don't get. So, any 90s Arnie film is worth watching. 80s Arnie film is worth watching. Trying to think what Arnie films I've seen from them. So obviously there was Terminators. Was Twins 80s or 90s? 80s. I can't think. I can't think. I'm just going to put this in the chat if anyone wants to pop on. I'm a proper like wuss when it comes to films, or like you want to find a bobcat in the street. Well, not a bobcat, because that's a bit more extreme, isn't it? Not seen it, but I bought it to watch over Christmas for I'm guessing it's awful. Or the Cats film. I think I watched the beginning of it and was like, what? And then didn't watch the rest. I haven't seen the film 1984. Yes, Total Recall and Run a Man. I'm sure I've seen them once, like years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think so. The film Falling in Love with De Niro and Streep. I'll have a look. You know what? I tried to watch that, Queenie, but I couldn't get my head around it. And I mean, I know it's like it's sort of mental health. Maybe I think at the time, maybe my own mental health was too bad, but I just couldn't get my head around it. I think it's something I need to maybe revisit. But yeah, you watch Taz. Taz? What's Taz? Yeah, I think I had that on my list, but I'm not sure if I've seen it, Stu. I put a question mark next to it because something tells us like I've seen it. Like I had the Cannonball Run. Because I know I'd seen stuff like that with my dad. Which one was the one where was it Cannonball Run where they have the convoy and then all the trucks line up in the gap in all the trucks line up in the gap so the cars can go across, and then they pull out the way when the police arrive so the police can't cross. Was that Cannonball Run? I know it's Burt Reynolds. And then the guy who was with him with the Was it Smokey and the Bandit? That I know I've seen Smokey and the Bandit as well, but I know I'd seen Cannonball Run, The Convoy. Yeah, I think I need to watch that again. I'm just worried that if I watch it again, I'm like, I watched it when we were young, and I watched it again, and I still liked it. Was Six Pack, which has Kenny Rogers in it, which I thought was cool. I've seen that, Sarah. It's sad, but yeah, I have seen it. You watched Taxi Driver and thought it was shite. I've never seen it. I know loads of people quote it like hundreds of times and whatever, and I've never seen it. I've never seen Braveheart, but I've had people say mixed things about Braveheart in terms of it's either they don't think it's any good and some people think it's brilliant. So it's one of them things, isn't it? Hi, Moira. From a misty and cold Belfast. Yeah, it's misty and cold in the northeast as well. Have you seen the last film Burt Reynolds did? It made me cry. What was it called? Not that I can think of. Because didn't he get quite a bit of like? Did he get quite a bit of surgery, Burt Reynolds? Something. I just. Something. Can't speak. Something makes me think he had like a very, or maybe he just got Botox. Honestly, I've got no words. I need like I've got one really droopy eye compared to the other. This one. I mean, they both could do with lifting. The Last Movie Star. Is that what it's called? I'll have a look. You'll have a look. Clint Eastwood's the one. Like, is it Any Which Way But Loose with the Right Turn, Clyde? That. And I remember, like, I'm sure I watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but it'll have probably been a really long time ago because it sounds like something my dad would have watched. And then $1 Million Baby, which I really liked that he was in. And I watched one recently that he directed, and I've forgotten. The Mule. Wasn't that impressed, to be honest. Cleft chin was in his belly button. Don't know about surgery, but I'm sure he never got waxed. What, like his hair just came above his head or something from his chest, just like grew. It's funny though because like I was looking at like film stars and stuff, and those who were like young and in their prime when I was young, like George Clooney, for instance, and now sort of looking kind of old. Curly chest hair, yeah. Curly Sue, there's an 80s film. I liked Curly Sue when I was a kid. I think I rewatched that not that long ago. Well, like within the last couple of years anyway. I still liked it. I remember, because I absolutely love It's a Wonderful Life, and I remember trying to get the kids to watch it when they were like in their teens. So I was kind of forced making them watch it, and they really didn't want to watch it. They were like, and then they were taking the mick a little bit in the beginning, and I got so annoyed. It's like, don't you dare. But yeah. I mean, they like it now, but it's like, well, my daughter more so, my son's not so bothered, but you know what I mean. Google Burt Reynolds topless. Do I really want to? Oh well, in for a penny and all that. Burt Reynolds topless. seems weird. Doesn't a nude photograph for Cosmopolitan? With his arm just over. That's all you need to see. He's proper hairy like, isn't he? I mean, yeah. Not my cup of tea. I'm going to pick the girls from then on, so pop me here before I get wrong. Yeah, you best. Hi, Dave. You're addicted to all black and white movies. The more obscure, the better. Some are brilliant. You can get full old movies on YouTube. Oh, I'll have a look. I remember. Oh, what was that one? Was it Some Like It? No, maybe not. I'm trying to think. It was why do I not know names? Why can I not keep names in my head? Right, there were two guys, and in order to get where they needed to go, they dressed as ladies and were on a train. Some Like It Hot? No. Maybe? I remember watching that with my dad. But for some reason my brain's just not in. I haven't seen Wuthering Heights. I haven't seen it. I know it's terrible. My friend keeps telling us. Funny by Gaslight. That's the only black and white film you remember. Oh, so it is Some Like It Hot. Yeah, I thought I did. Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon. Yes, that rings a bell. I can never remember stuff, you know. You might have noticed, like, but yeah. Some Like It Hot. Yeah. You're mad off your feet. Yeah, I remember that. We used to watch a lot of Norman Wisdom stuff and Lassie. Trying to think what else. Lenny, That's Some Like It Hot with Jack Lemmon, Marilyn Monroe and Tony Curtis. My claim to fame is that I met Tony Curtis in Belfast, so I hugged someone that hugged Marilyn Monroe. It's a good way of looking at it. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that film challenge. What else? Was there anything else that I had? I had everything wrote down somewhere, right? Exactly being the somewhere, because that's me for you. Couldn't find it, so then I've had to just jot some stuff down on a piece of paper to remind myself of what I was going to talk about. Which, yeah. So I mentioned that Trivia Tuesday is staying, although it's changing slightly, and it won't start back until after the year. In the meantime, I'll just do random bits. I did have some new ideas for quizzes, something to do with like a mastermind thing, something where people play against each other. Probably bring back Run Reseller Run at one point as well, maybe at Christmas. It's a good laugh, isn't it? I'm going to do some more things I hit that people love. I'm going to do like a list of things that I just like, things I do love, you know what I mean? Like, but in sections, so like music, films, whatever, or things from my youth or something, like stuff that I had when I was in the 80s, stuff that I had in the 90s, that kind of thing. Weird crushes, then the movie challenge thing based on years. Then on the Saturday nights, that rather than just have like a chat about whatever that comes up, I'm going to have a couple of subjects, or at least one subject. Yeah. And then if anyone has any ideas, feel free to let me know. If anyone's seen stuff that other people have done that, that maybe I could nick. No, I know, but like, do you know how everyone does Vlogmas and everyone does hauls and all that sort of thing? I mean, in that sort of thing. I don't mean like specifically just nick some people's stuff. You should do some Christmassy quiz stuff. I did that last year. I did a New Year one, actually, I think it was. Yeah, I did a New Year one, I think. Hi, Richard. Please feel free to put on. I put the link in the chat if anyone wants to. Yeah, Run Reseller Run was best, wasn't it? It was a good laugh. I need to do that again. See if Nixty and Karen want to do it. I'd try and do a Christmassy version, maybe. Possibly. I get my brain into gear. Did I hear Nick mention a music quiz? Yeah, on his live on Sunday, I did mention doing a quiz. I think he said he was going to do it on his main channel. Not sure what it's going to be about, whether it's like just a full music quiz, maybe, songs that were #1 at Christmas, or Christmas songs, and like just base it around that, or like have it or have it more of a Christmas theme, like in terms of other questions and not just music. I don't know, but we'll see. Oh, you remember it was New Year's Eve? I thought I did something. Hi, Kia. Did I say hello to you, Jill? I can't remember. Well, if I didn't, hi. So yeah, so lots of different things. I need to change it up, and obviously they'll still be going out and about. I'll still do vlogs, like day in the life, that kind of thing. I'm planning on going to Glass Centre when things are back up and running. Go to the Glass Centre. I have been a bit further outside of town. I went to Backhouse Park. Well, I went to I went to one path on Backhouse Park because I totally forgot how banky it was. Yeah, banky, that's a word. Yeah. And then I was like, I can't really get down there. It's not so much a going down. I think I'd be all right going down. It's sort of gravity coming back up. Like, I think the wheelchair would struggle, and I really don't need to be stuck in a park. But the worst thing is there's I think it's parakeets in that park. There must have been wild and they've bred there until there's about 12. I think there's about 12 of them, something like that. But they seem all right. Hi, Steve. How are you? You think I did? All right. Well, as long as I did. But yeah, the Glass Centre, or the National Glass Centre. So I'm going to plan and go there when it's back up and running. I'll probably be out in nature again. I'm kind of looking forward to like when the season changes from winter to spring, really, because I think there'll be a lot of things to photograph then and stuff. I'm really enjoying the photography side of it, but what I really need to do is learn how to use the camera, because I actually don't. I have, like, my brother set it for me. I just said set it somewhere that I can use. And I literally point and click. That's all I do. I have not a Scooby how to use the camera, and I think it would make a massive difference, because I mean, obviously people see the pictures are good now, so I think, well, if I could learn to use a camera properly, then maybe I could, well, you never know, do you? I've also been thinking there's a place here called Hilton Castle, and it literally has a castle. And oh, we have a guest. Hello, guest.
Hello, it's Bob here.
Bob, the builder. Hi, Peter.
No, Bob's my other brother. Yeah. Bob. Sort of a brother from another mother. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not stopping on. I just thought I'd come and say hello, really, for a bit. I've got some stuff to do.
My plan is not stopping on either.
Somebody did message me and say they were going live, and I'm still waiting for a response for that message.
Sorry.
But yeah, because actually I didn't get a notification, to be honest, for some reason, which might be something to do with my YouTube rather than yours. But yeah. But just going back to what somebody was saying earlier about black and white films. One of my childhood memories of watching films was with my auntie, and she liked the film Harvey, James Stewart. You know, the big 6-foot rabbit, the imaginary rabbit he had.
Oh,
and
vaguely.
It's a very bizarre film. Yeah, very bizarre film. It's just one of those strange things I remember from childhood. She loved it, honestly. I could probably tell you the words, but yeah. I like James Stewart.
Stu said evening visor chops.
What's that, sorry?
Stu says evening visor chops.
Visor chops. I've been called worse. Yeah.
Hi, Vicky. Harvey is one of her favourites, apparently.
One of whose?
Vicky's. Vicky Bluebirds.
All right.
Can you see the chat?
Sorry. I can't see the chat now because I'm on my phone. So.
Oh, Sharon said, "Oh my God, it's Stig's evil twin." Joan said, "Bob, yay," and then Rebecca said, "Hi," and sorry, Bob.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. I don't know if anybody called Ian. You know, it's.
I've been discussing things that are changing in my channel.
Right.
Well, it's really changing because it's just adjusting slightly.
Well, can I ask a question? Have you mentioned to the audience about the possibility of a 2021 Laney dictionary?
No.
No.
I haven't.
No. Okay.
Not did I mention a calendar or a positivity book or doing merch or any of those.
Yeah. What about Enthusiastize? Did you mention Enthusiastize?
I didn't. No.
No.
But you know, like I have my own language. I've kind of decided that sorry, just to fill everybody in, because this is like, I was talking to Ian. I'm sorry, Bob, and I came out with the word enthusiast for some reason. I don't even know how. It just came out of my mouth, didn't it? And so I decided it meant either being enthusiastic about exercise, so or not being enthusiastic about exercise.
Mm.
It works both ways.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. Incidentally, Jane loved it, by the way. You know.
I did share enthusiase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spoke to her today. She's also confirmed your order, by the way.
Oh, lovely, brilliant. Rebecca said there's apparently a remarkable resemblance between you and Ian. And Nia has joined us. Hello, Nia.
Oh, I see. Well, welcome to Nia. Nia shared a picture from what's that comedian you like? Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
She lives near you.
Oh, Sarah Milligan.
That's the one. And she was Sarah Millican had a box of chocolate orange fingers, and Nia tagged me in the picture. Just cruel. Yeah.
Shiv said, I have to bring out a book with illustrations because she loves my drawings. Well, I can't speak.
Wise words. Yeah. Go on, give it another go.
Do I have to? It doesn't work.
Yeah.
We've worked out that it doesn't work already, so you know what I mean. Like, why keep having to go?
Yeah, you just thought you'd try the same words, but probably in a different order. All right, you know.
Mm-hmm. He said she just bought a packet. Ian bought a packet.
It's just not fair. It's cruel. It's not Terry chocolate orange. It's mine. End of. Bob's chocolate orange.
Bob's chocolate orange. Doesn't quite have the same ring, does it? It's Bob's chocolate orange.
Yeah. Although in a poster shared recently on Facebook, I think it was in Tesco's. The description of you get the little white board that says what the item is, and it said Terry's chocolate orange ball stroke bag. I'm not sure I want Terry's chocolate orange ball bag, really, to be honest, but yeah.
If it tastes chocolate orange.
I'm not really into ball bags. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't care whether you're covered in chocolate orange or not. There are certain limits I have for chocolate orange. Yeah, that's one of them.
God, I tell you what, I have enough. Got loads of great extra hairs.
They're not grey. They're chrome.
No, but like.
No. Chrome's more expensive.
Chrome's more expensive.
Yeah.
This the ring light. It doesn't help. It adds to the situation.
Well, it's looking very, very, very good on screen.
Oh well. Does it? I mean, wait a minute.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what Stu's just messaged me, but I think. Yeah.
That's just with the light.
Yeah.
And that's with this, and then I can turn it up and down and change it. So that's the brightness that goes on a warm light. Then I can switch it to white light.
Oh, that's too big. That's too bright.
Too big.
A big like that's PTK.
So I can go back to warm light, and then
that's all right. That's probably best actually.
So tone it down a bit.
Warm light. I like the warm light. Any consolation.
Good looking hunky. Hi honey, Peter North here, old adult film star. I'm a handsome tourist looking for a slim cow. Any news, honey?
Is he talking to me or you?
Don't know. I'm sure Dolly's in the field there, I mean, she might have been dieting, I don't know. See if she's a slim cow. Takes all sorts.
Well, you know.
Does anyone know if you can still get Terry's Neapolitans? What is in like the ice cream?
Well, I always thought Neapolitan was ice cream, but I might be wrong.
Good looking hunky. It must be American hunky. I don't know. Okay, who's pulled? Dolly? Dolly the cow in the field, Sharon?
I thought the cow in the field was Daisy. I thought Daisy was the cow in the field.
Oh, the sheep's called Dolly, isn't it? plus, if it's a slim cow, do you get a slim cow? Never heard of one.
Oh, well, they do that cheese that I can't think what it's called, that those cheese slices. They're light, so you might get a slim cow from low fat cheese from slim cows is what I'm badly trying to say. I'm going to leave this subject there. I'm just going to end up getting myself in trouble, really. Oh, you've frozen.
No,
you're not. You're just very still. Right, okay.
Oh, apparently, hunky is a disrespectful term directed at white people.
Oh. Apparently. The question is, though, how does he know whether I'm black or white under my helmet? Originally, my helmet was black. True story.
Do you have to talk about your helmet online again?
Well, you know.
I mean, you know what happened last time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm still recovering from you decorating my helmet at Halloween, you know, so to be fair, you know.
Oh, there were little bite-sized chocolates. I vaguely remember that now.
Well, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I do. And were they flat? Well, not flat completely, because that wouldn't work, would it? Have no chocolate.
What, you mean like flat as in like after 8, sort of like flat?
Yeah, but they were like in little oblong, like little rectangles, and they're like they were like an envelope. Okay. They were like an envelope, and they had the Neapolitan on, but in different colours. So like,
I don't know.
So they must have had different flavours in. So like, I'm gonna have to Google it because it'll bug me.
I'll tell you what I did notice the other day, and I don't know if anybody else is the same with this, all right, whether I'm getting old and tight-fisted, but you know, you go into shops, and I was in a particular well-known pound-related store. Other stores are available, and you know, you pick up a pack of, I don't know, Maltesers for argument's sake, you know, the grab bags or whatever. And you actually see what's in the bag. You see this big tall bag and you think, oh yeah, and you pick the bag up and you think, Christ, it's only about half, isn't it? But you go to like the other ones and they're all the same, and it's like you do this great big tall bag, and you know, it's like crisps, isn't it? You open a bag of crisps and you look and there's bloody half in the bottom of the bag, and you think, you know, am I just getting twisted or what?
I was right. Look. Do you remember them now?
Oh, I don't remember them.
I do remember them. Oh, yeah, so the Lisa and Rebecca saying, yes, that's the one. Yes, I do remember them. Haven't seen them for years.
I just, what colour, you know, the Roses chocolates, which one was your favourite one? I always like the purple one. The purple
one.
The
purple one with the nut, with the hazelnut. Mm-hmm.
Which one was the barrel in? Was that Quality Street? Did like a caramel barrel?
So. I think so. Queenie saying, does he mean skinny cow? You can get ice cream called skinny cow. I've had them. They're quite nice, actually. Sharon said, old adult film star, I'm now curious. We don't need to know what you're curious about, Sharon.
Yeah.
Lisa worked in the factory where the Terry's Neapolitans were made. And they also did the Twilight mint chocolate. Oh yeah, right, I remember vaguely.
A friend's now ex used to work in Swizzle's Matlow in Buxton in Derbyshire.
Swizzle.
Where they do all the sweets, and you used to be able to go at Halloween time, and you could get like it wasn't a full bin bag; it was like a half bin bag, and they were white, and you could get like a tenner bag, and there was, there was loads of stuff in it, and they used to do them. I think they did them 2 times a year. I think I've got in my head sort of April and October there or thereabouts. But I remember the Halloween ones anyway.
Yeah,
there was loads in them, and they used to do them for like staff, and then they opened it up. They had a little shop, and you could do it there as well. And they sold loads of it, but I don't even know whether they're still making there or what. But yeah, well, yeah. They actually split up because she went off with somebody at work. That's anyway.
Oops. Sharon saying chocolate to bag ratio is rubbish nowadays. That's true. Queenie says that the Terry's Neapolitans were discontinued in 2005. Hello, Susan. She's late to the party because she thought I was on at 9. I am usually on at 9, but I decided to. Yeah, I don't know what made us decide to do earlier because my intention was not to stay so late. That's kind of why. And plus, I'd been talking myself in and out of doing it, in and out of going live. So I kind of thought I need to just do it. And if I, you know what I mean, if I put the thing on and it was just after 7, I thought if I put it down for 8, then I can stick some eyebrows on and flick a mascara, wait till Laura comes in, sort of speak to her before she goes in the shower and bed and that, and you know what I mean. That was the plan.
I got false eyelashes on here.
You got what?
I got false eyelashes and blusher on here.
Okay.
True story.
Bet you look lovely. So where is it? Sharon's asking Susan how's the freezers are. Susan said the freezers are fully stocked. Queenie said her mother-in-law worked at Fox's Biscuits, bags of broken biscuits by the bucket load. Oh, that sounds good.
And you have somebody with Vitties at Stockport?
We used to get was it like Heron or somewhere used to do bags of broken biscuits?
Yeah, that's right.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Is there Heron there? To be fair, you get some alright stuff out of there.
Was there something called Job Lot? It was like a really
shop
cheap.
for it?
Yeah.
I don't remember us having one.
No one. I'm sure we had something like that called Job Lot around here in the town, but no one would ever admit that there, because they used to sell like branded stuff, but it would be put in clear plastic and stuff like that. Because if it was like misshaped or still perfectly edible, and no one ever would admit that they'd chopped in there. You know what I mean? A bit like Netmo when you were a kid and you have them get massive yellow bags.
Mind you, I remember a time that, when Aldi and Lidl came out.
Aldi, Lidl.
That's what I said. I did said it on purpose for you. I said it on purpose for you. So you can understand you northerners,
Aldi?
What was I going to say? Yeah, I remember they first came out, and it was like people would look at you strangely, say, "I'm going to either of those," and they look at you and say, "Oh, what are you going there for?" And now people are more strange if you say you're going to one of the more branded Sainsbury's or whatever. I can't remember the last time I went to Sainsbury's. Although there's a certain member of the chat that I'm not going to mention names who sent me a picture of something in Sainsbury's that I'm going to be endeavouring to go and get. But I might make a bit of trip for that. But I've not been in Sainsbury's for I don't know how long. I've been into Waitrose once in my life, and that was only for a drink because I needed one on a hot day.
Morrison's do. So it's some like it's like chocolate spread you get like Nutella, but like Morrison's do something, and I've forgotten what it's called, but it's like the inside of a Kinder Bueno. It's really nice, and it tastes exactly like the inside of a Kinder Bueno. And
I like Morrison's. Morrison's is a bit far. It's right on the other side.
I don't know if anyone knows what it's called, but it's so nice.
I like the salad boxes. I like the fish counters are always nice in Morrison. The bakery is quite nice, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
I like the cheese muffins from there that I toast and then put butter on, and then add a bit extra cheese that melts a little bit, and it's so nice.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
What? Looking, stop talking about
Why
food.
do we always end talking about food on this channel and I go away feeling hungry?
Because I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed by it. No, but having said that, I'm gonna start some changes after Christmas. I've decided to wait till after Christmas to kind of pointless trying to change them now. But anyway, so Queenie's one and all worked with Fox's Biscuits at back. Oh, I've said that, didn't I? Apparently that's Susan's dream childhood, working in a biscuit factory and bringing home all the rejects. Sounds good to me. Rebecca thinks that Fox's Biscuits are lovely. Lisa said she works at Nestle now, but doesn't get any goodie bags. That's not good. They should at least give you some goodie bags. Sharon was saying, you would go Beerstig because we thought you were starting to do the whole Aldi thing.
Well, we all know it's Aldi. You say whether it's latte, but let's not go there.
It's latte and it's Aldi. Anyway, where was I? Queenie used to live next to the Hovis factory, and the smell of the fresh bread every day. Oh, that would be immense. I'd just be like, she said it might have been some blessed, but either way, it was bread. Either way.
Yeah.
What?
Can I just say hello to Queenie? I'm not going to try and say her whole name because I'll end up losing my teeth. But
Queenie Conquest.
I can't say it. I'm not even going to try. I can't say it. Not far from me, I don't think, actually, as well.
Nia said, "Have you not been yet, Ian?" And then she put a laughing emoji. Is this said hot chocolate thing by any chance?
Yeah, I can't even say that either. The orange hot chocolate. I can't think of the words in the right order then. Yeah, the orange hot chocolate they're in Sainsbury's.
Yeah. Where was I? Rebecca's saying, "Sorry, it was me who started it." Don't worry about it. We always get there eventually. Fun. Hi, Ali.
Hi, Ali.
Mark's dad says Aldi. Where that came from. Then again, he says, wait a minute, I've lost that bit. He says Covis instead of COVID. But say what you like, innit? Susan says, Ian, say Queenie Conquest.
No.
No.
Go away. Listen, Nicola, don't start.
Hi, Rebecca. I shop at Waitrose. I get free delivery. The prices are very similar in St. Mary Street within Tesco. Tesco charge for delivery, and I can't get a cheap slot. That's a cheap slot.
Oh.
Before anyone says
if you anything. If you want a cheap slot, please feel free to have an out in Huddersfield. Sorry.
I prefer Tesco. I find them easy to use and all of that. Nia's got her decorations up. Hi, Chris. Cookie and the Haydens, Chris. Put the link in if anyone wants to join. Feel free.
Do you know,
I've just been talking, Chris, actually. Maybe it's something that I can involve your movie channel in. Because I've done like I did like favorite films before, like, and I always meant to do some more. I never got around to it. Like, I think it was last year at some point I did it. And I'm thinking about doing like a film challenge where like you pick, starting in 1980, you pick a film that you've seen that you've got to rewatch, and you pick a film that you haven't seen that you that obviously you've got to watch. Makes sense, wouldn't it? And then I'm going to do that for each year. As far up as I can, really, and just sort of see how the films that you've watched before that you might have thought, oh, they were great, whether they're still great or whether like you think, oh my god, what on earth did I find that good for? You know what I mean? 'Cause sometimes that happens. It's really disappointing, but it sometimes does happen. Laura's stalking you. Laura's stalking you.
Laura's stalking me?
Stalking Chris.
Oh, right, okay.
So, yeah. Sounds cool. Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm used to Laura stalking me, it's fine.
Kids are about to go crazy, mental, stupid Fortnite event happening in a few minutes. Back soon. All right, no worries, Queenie. I have no clue what a Fortnite event is, do you?
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
No. I'm assuming it takes about 14 days, but
Yeah, I will do, Chris. Yeah, it was just an idea I had for a video, and I thought, well, we could all do it, whether anyone wanted to join in, do a video about it, or just you could involve it in your film chats, or just on your page or whatever. It's fine. It would be cool, and it would just be like sort of reliving some of them films that we've seen that we've not seen for years. Because I think Stir Crazy is my first one. So that's my 1980 film that I'm going to watch, and the one I haven't seen from that year, although there's a few, is the one I've picked to watch is Private Benjamin.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't seen that, and I know people have said it's really good. So I thought, well, Hi Zoe. So yeah, it'll be cool. Just it's just stuff to do, keep your brain busy, and I need to keep my brain busy, And like
just
I said,
to say, sorry.
What?
I was going to say, just to say, if anybody who's coming in, I can't see the chat, so I'm not ignoring anybody.
Chris says, will Ian ever show his face? Question. Will Ian ever show his face?
Tell Chris I'll send him a personal signed autograph.
There you go, Chris. You can't ask for more than that.
Is that Chris Cookie?
Yeah, Chris Cookie, yeah.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I'm not sending it to him. I'm sending it to Cookie.
Lisa said she loves Private Benjamin.
I think Chris should change the name of his channel to Cookie and the other two, because we only tune in to see Cookie, don't we, really? I mean, the fact the other two are there, it's all right, I suppose, but, we tune in to see Cookie, really. Cookie and the other two, yeah.
Or maybe it could be Belle, Cookie, and Nim or something.
Well, I was trying to be a bit sensitive, but if you're going for the jugular, then
he knows I didn't mean it. He said he can't wait for his picture, and Susan said that's favoritism. I want a personal signed photo too.
Okay, I'll get some done.
And Sharon said, it's just another little helmet underneath.
I beg your pardon.
And she wants a signed picture as well.
All right, okay. I'm not getting it till I got my chocolate orange off. I'm still waiting for that, you know.
Chris might be calling us B words.
Just rude. Just rude.
And Rebecca Harris wants a signed picture as well. Am I trying? Can I flog these or what?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, absolutely. I'll sign a load, send them to you, and you can send them out.
You know when you were saying about me doing merch? Well, you could be the merch.
Well, yeah, what we could do, I could put them off. What we used to do when I was younger, we used to print the pictures off and put the pictures in front of the fire to keep the kids away from the fire.
Shut up, you.
What?
Susan said, shush, Sharon, Ian is sensitive about his little helmet. Nia said, we all want a signed picture from Ian. Joan said, and me, I want a signed photo without your helmet.
I'm not quite sure how to take that.
Sharon says, little helmet, no hair. As a question. Just not even asking. Mark says, be careful what you wish for, you might get a picture of a helmet.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, there is that.
Hi, Richard. Richard Payne's just come in.
Hi, Richard.
I'm just saying which Richard it is so that you know, because you kind of see the chat, can you?
Yeah. I'm not sure we should go from the subject of helmets to Richards, really, but let's move on. When you think of another name for Richard, I mean. And the Payne brothers winning the challenge as well.
What? They've got more challenges?
No. When they did it, it was only a week ago, wasn't it? Or am I losing track completely? Was it a week ago?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Yeah. Are you texting Jason?
No, I'm my sister.
All right.
So made me a bauble with
For those who want a stick picture, please text her. Oh, what we're looking at.
She's made me a Christmas bauble with a photo of my mum and dad in.
Oh, that's lovely.
Anyway.
Oh.
Bless her.
Can I just say that those who want to see to have a Christmas bauble with the Stig on is available this year.
Yeah.
Sort of like the Stig's baubles, but let's leave that there.
It's bauble.
You see my helmet, but you might as well have my baubles.
It's bauble.
Yeah.
It's bauble. A couple of baubles.
Yeah.
Susan said, Dick Payne is a whole other subject. Sorry, Richard. Stu Mantry says, can I have one without the signature or the photo? Oh, God. I love Stu's humour. It is lovely.
I'm going to send one to Stu with a big sloppy kiss on it. How about that?
Big sloppy kisses. Oh, have you got your red lipstick on?
Yeah, red lipstick. Yeah.
Red lipstick.
Yeah, Stu likes red.
Oh, red, does he?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I've gone through all the things I was talking about. Oh, I was the only other thing I didn't was I was going to talk about looking into doing that book, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Right, so Lainey wants to do a book, and it's a book that she's going to put a front and a back on it. Actually, talking of Stu, I think
I'm going to put a front and back on it. That's good for a book, isn't it?
you know what I mean. A designer front and the back. I think you need to speak to Auntie Stu, Uncle Stu.
Auntie Stu?
Stu Mandry. Have a chat with Stu. I know he's experienced in this area, and he might be able to help you design said book, no content book or low content, whichever you want to look at it. Yeah, and I think if it was a personalised book to you, people would buy it. But have a chat with Stu.
No, but right. No, but right. No, but yeah, but no, but.
Yeah,
okay.
but no, but yeah, but.
So basically,
Stu can't believe I said that.
Basically, right.
Right.
I have this thing called the Positivity Plan, and I've been meaning to put it on a video for ages, and I haven't. And I keep thinking I need to do it, and I need to do it for like, I wanted to get it up there for the start of the year type of thing.
I know the thing, and I wanted to get it up for the start of the year as well. Yeah.
I knew as soon as I said that was the wrong way to say it. I wanted to get it out on YouTube.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. No, I draw the line somewhere.
Oh God! Someone help me! I want to upload it on YouTube. Is that all right? Can I get away with that? Anyway,
no.
Basically, I want to do this video for YouTube, and it's called the Positivity Plan. And as part of the Positivity Plan, there's a notebook, which I've just always like made my own. Do you know what I mean? Like I've made it myself, but I would really like it to go alongside. So like it's designed to go alongside of it, and also it'll have like the insides be like that. But I have not got a Scooby-Doo what you do to be able to make a book. Plus, I don't want to make it like, I don't want it to be expensive, because like, and then it just all sounds expensive to me, because you can pick up a notebook in a pound shop. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And essentially, I suppose it could just be a notebook in the pound shop. And then I thought, well, maybe I could just do a blank one and just have the Positivity Plan on it, like written on the outside, and that would be cheaper rather than like changing the insides where, like, to do the different parts of it. Because I would, the whole part of the Positivity Plan would be good that it was all inside of the book, if that makes sense. But I don't know. Anyway, well, it's one of them things. It's not idea in my head that may never happen. You know, like.
I think, first of all, I'd just like to say that I am not getting it out on YouTube. Second of all, what I think we need is the young, young, smart, intelligent, effervescent Mr. Mandry to possibly contact you via your usual sort of Facebook, Instagram, and all the rest of it, and maybe have a conversation over a cup of tea and a slice of cake, perhaps, and
tea and a slice of cake.
Maybe sort something out.
But
not that I'm volunteering, obviously.
If you have any ideas, Stu, because I would be grateful just to.
Well, maybe not any ideas. I'm not sure I'd like to hear all his ideas, but maybe some of them.
Well, when you mentioned the lipstick, you did put Jesus, like, yeah. And Susan's put, get it out on YouTube, Late Night with Lainey, OnlyFans.
I mean,
just
OnlyFans?
Get it out on YouTube.
Yeah. What's OnlyFans? I don't understand.
Don't know, some sort of thing you pay. You pay extras for. You pay extras for extras.
Oh.
I don't know.
Do you know, many years ago, the barber used to say to me, do you want anything extra for the weekend? And now he says to me, oh, you'll soon be a silver fox. Oh, charming.
No. Richard said, sorry, I've just made a coffee, and all I saw when I came back was Dick peeing. Yeah, apparently. Different
Yeah.
to Richard.
Yeah.
Stu says best bet is probably Kindle Direct Publishing. Upload text in Word. It's print on demand, so no upfront costs. Yeah, which is good. I don't like saying go Scooby how to use Word. Like I vaguely used it. I kinda used it to do me because I think Word's on here somewhere on the laptop. It must be if I used it, mustn't it? No, but I'm sure it was kind of like you got like a free trial or something. I don't know, but I honestly haven't got a clue really. And then it's just that sort of thing. Well, do I really need it? Would it not just be okay to have like just use a notebook? You know what I mean? And just it doesn't necessarily need it. I just thought it would be nice, but I don't know. It's just one of many things that got on in this head of mine. Stu said last time the barber asked if Ian wanted something for the weekend, Ian said yes. The barber gave him a word search book.
Yeah. About right.
Yeah. But yeah.
Can I just ask Richard while he's on? Is he tall?
Who's Stu?
No, Richard.
Oh, Richard, are you tall? Why is that tall pain?
Well, no, I was just thinking if he was tall, it could have been Big Dick Pain. You know, that could be his wrestling name.
Big Dick Pain.
Yeah, I know he was. You know, they were
He's doing
talking about wrestling on Next Channel. You know that could be his. His wrestling name, Big Dick Pain. Yeah.
Bless him. So yeah, so it's just one of many ideas that go into my head. You should see all the ideas that don't make the cut. No, actually, that would probably be a good video, wouldn't it?
Well, I was going to say actually, I was thinking about this the other day, whether you could do like one of these, but about dreams. And people could say about some of the bizarre dreams they had, or some of the serious dreams or whatever. And just do one of the dreams. I thought that'd be quite interesting. It fascinates me stuff like that. Well, not
You see,
fascinates.
that could be like a Saturday. That could be a Saturday topic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, if people want to.
I mean, to be fair, all I dream of is Chocolate Orange and Michelle Keegan, to be perfectly honest. But
Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca said she used to use Word on a regular basis and she's got qualifications in it as well. So if you need any help, just shout. I've no doubt I will because I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what I'm doing. I really don't.
Tell Rebecca I'll send her a signed picture as a thank you.
Aye, she wanted one, so she needs a signed picture.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, it's like I have, like many things, you know what I mean, that I want to do or think about. Oh, that'd be a good idea, and then I'm like, but then I also do that thing where I go, oh no, like this and this, and might talk myself out of it or whatever, and it's like I've already got ideas because I've decided that what I'm definitely going to do is something yearly for charity. Once a year, do something for charity. And I've already got ideas for the next couple of years, which is mad, really, thinking about it. Like I haven't even got out of this year, but
I think we all want to get. I think it's psychological. We all want to get out of this year.
Yeah.
Which obviously, yourself definitely included. But it's one of them. Yeah, just like a show on Dreams one night as well. I don't mean like, Sinead O'Connor, but
yeah, but like, just strange dreams and all of that sort of thing. The power of dreams, like if you believe in because I think obviously they supposedly come from inner what is it, inner feelings or whatever. and they're all supposed to have meanings and stuff. And I've had some weird dreams. So and not the ones with Jason Momoa either. I thought you might.
It's not what I've been told. It's not what I've been told. No.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about them ones.
Oh, right, okay. Fair enough.
So yeah,
you could do them after the watershed, so to speak.
After the watershed.
Yeah. Well, it's Aquaman, wasn't
it? Say that. After the watershed.
Yeah, there's a watershed still exists. I mean, you're talking to somebody who hasn't watched the TV in 12 months, so you know.
Yeah, but it's 9, isn't it? The watershed.
Is it? Oh, right, okay.
I think so.
I remember.
But like, you know, so like, people can suggest topics, unless it's like there'll be no politics, no religion. You know what I mean? Those will be like banned. No talk about COVID. Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't have like books on dreams and films and music and food. We always have topics on food, so it's not like it's any different, is it really?
Okay, people might think of other things that people might find interesting.
Yeah,
I've actually started watching when I'm doing stuff during the day. I've actually started watching. Videos on decoupage. You know, people do decoupage on bottles. I found that quite interesting.
My sister does it. Well, I don't know if you've seen it. The box that my sister made me, like with my name on the front, that I got for my birthday.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but she buys So she does it using wrapping paper. So she buys wrapping paper, cuts out. I don't know how she sits there and cuts it all out. It would drive me nuts. But she enjoys it, and so she made that one for me, and she's made them for my nephews for Christmas. She's made friends them and different things. So yeah, but I've got the patience for that. I mean, I probably like the sticking it all down bit, but I wouldn't like the cutting it all out bit. And that kind of goes together, doesn't it, really?
I know we've had the conversation, but you know, normally I like watching like the wood art and woodcraft videos and making stuff and all that sort of on YouTube. But I just clicked on this because a friend's been making them. Freya, friend in but anyway, it's not relevant. And she started doing them, and I just saw this link for it. And I thought, I'll have a look at that. I just have it on sometimes while I'm doing stuff, and you sometimes get a bit fed up with the radio, don't you? Get the same old songs on and stuff. But yeah.
John said, Joan said she wonders why it's called the watershed, and Susan said probably something to do with flooded basements.
If Billy Susan got a flooded basement, she'd kill all the freezers she's got down there. Yeah.
It says a watershed is a turning point or historic moment. The day you got your braces off might have been a watershed moment in your life. Watershed is a graphical term. Originally, the area that drains into a single river is the watershed from that river. I don't know why they call. I don't know why they call that. To do with
TV.
Yeah, it still doesn't explain it really.
I still remember that card they used to put up Yeah, when they used to close the TV channels at night.
Mm-hmm.
You used to have a girl in the hairband with like the striped things all the way around it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Aye, but I know what you mean.
I don't know what they call it. There's a name for it, isn't there?
Weird.
Yeah.
It did look weird, but
Yeah, I remember like the BBC saying, "Oh, well, thank you for watching, and I'd like to wish Mrs. Jones in Wolverhampton, thank you very much for sending the picture in yesterday. Maybe of a cat chasing a rabbit or something. Yeah.
yeah,
And we'll
exactly.
close down for this
Actually,
evening,
nothing to do with that.
and we'll put something random on, or put some high pitched squeal on, or whatever it needs to be on.
Oh yeah, everyone's saying the test card. Yes, it was the test card.
Test card, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And the thing is, is that a way of speaking?
It was. No, that was
So the thing is, you would sit and watch it for like a while after everything ended. You just sort of stare in the trance for some reason. You're like, yeah, I will go and do something about that in a minute.
I was more horrified that when I went from a black and white bloody bagpuss to a coloured one, bloody pink and white. Well, I didn't like pink. I quite liked the black and white one.
Exactly.
How upset I was. Yeah.
So John's saying, thanks, Lenny, an educational channel this. Sure is. After 9 p.m. on TV, wasn't it? The test card at the end, yeah. So the test card of a girl playing noughts and crosses with a clown was a big part of my childhood. My dad used to fix old tellies as a hobby, and he had that on all of the time. Yeah, and imagine. With
I remember talking to a guy at a car boot sale, and he used to get old radios and put digital. He's just trying to sound technical. Digital equipment, whatever that would be, into an old radio, and they would make digital radios, which is quite clever. I mean, they weren't cheap. We were selling them, and they weren't cheap, but they were nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was quite clever.
Mike said they used to play the national anthem. Don't remember
that's
that.
Right. Yeah, no, I do.
Maybe I do, but I just kind of wiped it out of my brain. Rebecca said there used to be a white dot as well. A white dot?
White dot?
Oh, so like, yeah, when it disappeared before it went all snowy.
Oh, I don't know.
Did that's what it used to do? It used to be like a white dot, and then it would go all snowy. I don't know. Can't remember.
It used to bug me when you walk in the front room, you'd have to sleep in front of the fire. You turn over the TV and he'd jump up and say, "I was watching that." And you felt like saying, "No, you bloody weren't. You were asleep." But of course you couldn't, because you get a bloody crap around the ear.
Yeah, my dad was like that as well. You could have it turned over for 10 minutes, and then he'd say, "Turn that bloody back." Well, you weren't watching it. Yeah, the long beep. Beep.
This is the BBC World Service.
Yes, that was the tube going off. It went into a white dot. Was it like fuzzy? Something reminds us it was fuzzy, like snowy.
I don't remember.
Can't remember.
And then Channel 4 came. 1980, whatever it was, 5. I can't remember. 4, 5.
2.
Was it 2? Brookside, the Haw Hills. Be careful if I'm like Sharon. Yeah.
I didn't really watch Brookside. Brookside.
Brookside.
Brookside.
With Sinbad.
Sinbad. Yeah, I do remember those bits of it, but I don't recall watching it as like there's any like major thing.
I remember Jennifer Ellison being in it. I remember it for that. But
Yeah.
she was good acting. She really played a part
Yeah,
well.
of course she was. Yeah, of course.
And Anna Frail.
And a frail.
Yeah. She did a good detective thing recently. I can't think what it was called. Marcia or something. Something Mar.
Don't know.
Oh god. And that was quite good. It's a bit like it was a bit dark, but it was quite clever.
Yeah.
Marcella it was called, or Marcella or whatever, however you pronounce it.
Seen it. Joan Love Brookside.
Mm. Yeah.
Jules says Marcella.
Yeah, that was it.
Marcella. No, that's spelled which way it's spelled. Stu says, I can remember when my grandparents splashed out and bought one of those first fax TVs, proper technology. Yeah. I remember having a remote control on a wire.
Yeah, I remember that.
That weren't that far from the telly anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd literally have to sit next to it to use it.
Derek Payne recently had, and within the last couple of weeks, has had a hi-fi that we used to have, and it was like it was a fairly tall thing, but the record player was like stood up.
Yeah.
Horizontal. You used to slide the discs in. Discs, LPs in, I should say. And he'd play it stood up. And then you get a tape player on one side and a radio on the other, and obviously a speaker in the side. And we had one. Oh god, yeah, I've had it for years. And sadly, I think we either car booted it or binned it in the end.
Yeah.
So gave it away, but I can't remember. Can't remember what happened to it.
My auntie, and I need to say this a different way because of the way I was thinking of saying it wouldn't seem very right.
Okay. No, go with what you were going to say first, and then tell us what you should have said after. Go on, let's have a giggle. Go on.
My auntie
can't be any worse than getting your helmet out. Let's face it. Come on.
My auntie had a TV shaped like your helmet. That is what I was going to say.
I remember them.
Yeah.
When they're in bizarre colours. When they're in bizarre colours, like orange.
No, the one she had was white. That's what made us remember. And it used to take just to come on. It used to take like hours to warm up. Like you'd literally have to put it on for an hour for it to warm up before it came on. And it just reminded us there. Suddenly I was like flashback to when I was like 12 in this helmet telly the sitting room.
I sold the retro football TV. God, end of last year, I think, middle to the end of last year.
Yeah.
And I was just dead panicky if I was going to get there, and I'm a bit kind of a little OCD about my packaging. And obviously it was fine. It got there, and they were dead happy. They sent me a picture of it, and where it sort of put in place, sort of thing. It was a guy who collected that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That was just a bit unusual. But yeah, I know the TVs you mean.
Yeah, I still remember. I mean, I don't know where it went, but I still remember it when my kids were little. So sort of early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, and it still took. It still worked, but it still took like 30 minutes to warm up or whatever it was. But I don't know where it went from there. Catch up with some of the chat. Ashley said, I met Jennifer Ellison in Glasgow city centre late at night. She was on her own walking back to our hotel. My hubby and I stopped her and suggested it might not be safe. She replied, I'm from Liverpool.
Yeah, fair point.
Mike says he loved Brookside. None of the houses had garages for years. Joan said, I've got a remote control on a wire now plugged into my ear. All right, is that for, yeah, for your, do you do that for your, I don't know, for your typing or whatever? I don't know. Your brain's not in. Richard said, the test card girl is a costume designer now and is 62. She was born in Red Hill, where I lived much of my life, and went to a school in Farnham, which is 5 minutes from where I am now at my brother's house. Her name is Carol Hersey. Ashley's telling him about his top trivia. And Stu thinks that the telly is a JVC video sphere. Sounds about right. Richard reckons the helmet TVs are worth a lot of money now. I'd imagine there would be.
Yeah.
John decided that the woman on the TV still wears a hairband, which she probably does. Used to be able to rent telly. Don't think you can now. Yeah, we used to. We used to rent from Radio Rentals.
Rumbelows. Granada.
We used to rent from, yeah, well, it was Granada, I think, before it was Radio Rentals. I'm sure it was one way or the other. Or after. Because we used to have the pound slot machine in the back of the telly. And used to get 4 hours TV for £1. And my brother used to know how to wangle it by using a knife. I probably should have written that on the telly, but on the screen. But he could wangle it, so he could, so we could get 13 hours of foreskins. Or whatever.
I know one of my old neighbours, she had, well, technically it was his daughter, but she had one. Was it Buy to View or Buy It View or something? And they were like, you put money in a slot and then, very in the same way, and but yeah, but you can do it on stereos and other electrical items. I always found it. I mean, it's a bit expensive to do it, but I mean, it got people, what they wanted, I suppose. But but yeah.
John says the way is to work her brain. No, it's to work her brain. I need one of them. Can you tell us that?
You took the words out of my mouth. I was just about to say that. Yeah.
I definitely need one.
Yeah.
Mark remembers some address from Red Hill. I guess that's where he worked, because that's what he was talking about. John said, I was a Saturday girl in Rumbelows. The 7-hour shift seemed like 7 days. I can imagine. I do remember Rumbelows. But yeah, it was Radio Rentals, because we also hired our first video camera from Radio Rentals back in 1986. 1986.
I bought my first computer from Tandy. You remember Tandy?
Yeah.
It was a MyTac 386, or was it 486? Might be the 486. And it had a big screen and a big sort of base station and keyboard. I thought it was Bill Gates me when I got that. Couldn't use it, but dot matrix printer.
Do you know what? It's going to be weird that soon we'll be saying, do you remember Debenhams? Because they're gone now, aren't they?
Yeah.
In years to come, we'll be going, do you remember Debenhams? The man from Prue.
The man from the Prue doing the pools?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad used to do the pools. He did up until... Yeah. Rebecca said Tandies were good. Joan said people hired washing machines a lot back in the day too. Yeah. It was high purchase. High purchase was a big deal, wasn't it? When probably when it first came in.
Like at one stage, I don't know whether you have them up there, but there was a big car company based between sort of me and Manchester, really, called Carcraft, and
No.
everybody seemed to have a car from Carcraft at one point or other. It was all on Carcraft was a car finance place, and and it was a bit dear, to be fair, but
Yeah.
but it was everything. Everybody went from a battered old car to like 2 cars from
Yeah.
Carcraft. Overnight. It was just like the end thing at one stage.
It reminds us when I was dating Laura's dad in the 90s, there was a car hire company here called Rent a Wreck. And they literally were the car door fell off in one of the cars that Laura's dad hired a couple of times. And in fact, we went to Whippy in one of them, but that one was all right. But another one he'd got, like 3 bits of it fell off, like just by touching it, and like literally the full car door fell off, like just sitting. And when you just get like the kink, like we're already waiting for the air or something. Look, we had the air cover. We were already waiting for that, and I was sitting in the car. And then he went to open the car door to do something. I don't know what it was. Get to me at the boot, I think. And the whole car door just fell off. And he just looked at me. And I was just like, absolutely, when you go in hysterics, because it's just hilariously funny. And it just teaches you never to literally hire a car from Rent a Wreck. I mean, I think it was £9 a day, which, like... Oh, God. Anyway.
Sorry, Susan, I'm probably going to offend Susan now, but I hired a car from a place not far from us, and went down to Leicester, and somebody sideswiped me on a roundabout, a big roundabout, because I find driving in Leicester is a lot like driving in Paris. It's every man for himself. All the lights do is change colour. Nobody pays any attention to them. And there's no signs anywhere. So you get to a roundabout, there's no signs up, and you're like, well, what goes where? But anyway, somebody sideswiped me at a roundabout, and then somebody went at the back of me at a set of lights.
Yeah.
Which strangely stopped out on red. Unusual, I know, but yeah, particularly in Leicester. Yeah. I took the hire car back, and the guy just looked at me and shook his head. I mean, it neither have been my fault, but obviously I rung him each time to say what had happened. And I pulled in the yard and he's just shaking his head looking at me. I didn't get one from there again. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't either. Sharon says, did Tandy sell CB radios? I'm sure they did. We had CB radio at one point. Strider was my handle.
Dr. Kildare.
Don't know where I got Strider from. My friend used to be the last.
I've only just realised that was a doctor then as well. It was Dr. Kildare then.
Yeah, you've got a doctor fetish.
Yeah, I've got the gloves anyway. Oh no.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had a Unidem 400
from there as well, Rebecca. Sorry.
Unidem 400 and a Harrier CBX, and I remember being at a secret location. And being up a hill late at night. We strapped a home aerial to a farmer's gate, right? We're in the car, and with a little bit of help of a boost box, and we spoke to a guy in Togo, which is about 10 miles from Johannesburg, at something like 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to sleep then either. The pattern forming in my life, actually, thinking about it. But anyway, they were great days. We used to go all over. I had an Astra van, old Astra van, C433. It's stupid the things you remember. Anyway, I had a mattress in the back for the CB stuff, and
obviously, one of them wagons.
I never said that.
But if it had a mattress in the back.
Yeah, well, in case you get tired,
while you're driving.
Yeah, how many times have you seen on the side of the motorway tiredness kills, so you have to pull over?
Oh, right. Yes. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hi Nate. Drifter Thrifters in. Mark says, I remember going with my dad to Carcraft for a Rover 214. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. The
214.
1.4 200 series. Yeah.
Yeah. Daryl says, quality Rover 214 K-Reg, 1st of August 1992. Wow. Yeah, we used to have a Lada. Chris, do you remember Lada? Cars they used to import and do preparation near Bridlington. We used to have a Lada. It was a Lada estate. It was red.
All right.
I remember about 20 of us all getting in the car at one point, sitting on the wheel arch and shit like that, while my cousin spewed up. And, fun days.
I had Skoda Octavia VRS. I had it 8 days and it got nicked from Meadowhall at Sheffield. 8 days I did it.
Yeah. John says, I rented the Morris Marina in Ireland and the exhaust was tied on with a pair of tights, 1980.
I had a brown one. That was my first car, Morris Marina, 1300. And because we were dead light, my dad used to call it the flying, I won't use the exact words, but the flying poo. Again, HVU 636V. Asked me what I did with my keys to it a minute ago. I couldn't tell you.
Nia had a green Lada when she was little.
Should that be allowed, driving when she was little?
I think we had a Morris Minor. I know it was blue, light blue. I think it was a Morris Minor.
I always wanted a Morris Minor van. I still would. If somebody said, yeah, I have one of these, I would keep it. Morris Minor van. That'd be great for resale.
Was it a Bluebird Sunny? Bluebird Sunny or Nissan Sunny?
No, they did a Nissan Bluebird and a Nissan Sunny.
Man, remember me auntie having a blue Sunny something Bluebird.
I think the Sunny was a little bit bigger than the blue. Oh no, hang on. No, I think the Bluebird was a little bit bigger. I think like the Bluebird was like Mondeo size, and the Sunny was like Focus size.
It was kind of shaped like the DeLorean, but with all the fancy bits.
That's right. Yeah.
It was like, I remember it being red. That is true about Leicester. No need to apologise. I avoid driving there whenever possible. That's from Susan.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying.
Oh, that might have been what we had. Austin Maxi. Don't know. Grant says I could fit a CB to Robo Bitch. Yeah, I could, couldn't I?
Yeah. Break on there.
Yeah.
This is the rubber duck.
I'm going 2 miles an hour down a spank, but I'm not going down that one because it's too steep. One of my friend's dads had a Talbot Sunbeam in orange.
Oh, nice. I always wanted one of them.
Nice.
I nearly got one, but that wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I remember pleather seats as well. Near you froze on in the winter and you burnt your legs in the summer. Yes, I remember driving without seatbelt. We used to have like a whole party in the car. Us like, there'd be cousins. Someone would be sitting on their knee, someone would be sitting on the floor. Never got stopped, nothing. You know what I mean? I remember going to Beamish and in my auntie's car, and I think it was is it a Datsun Cherry? Maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, there was 12 of us in a car, and sleeping bags, pillows, stuff you know, because she had a static caravan. I mean, we didn't go far. We only went to Durham from like Sunderland, but it was like half an hour. And there was like, get careful.
We had an uncle. That it was my mum's brother, and he was born deaf. And as a kid, you know, obviously he used to go to his deaf school in Southport, and as he got older, he used to go in and help him and all the rest of it, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'd go over and visit, and yeah, my mum would go and help my uncle, and then me and my dad and my sister, or me and my dad, whatever, you know, would go off and do something in Southport. Anyway, my dad actually taught me to drive on Southport Beach.
On the beach?
Yeah. I don't know whether you can still drive on it now. I mean, I'm going back quite a few years, obviously, but you know, that's why I can't drive when it's raining. I think the tide's coming in. Anyway, yeah, learned to drive on Southport Beach. It was great driving on there. Yeah, we had a purple marina then. My mum was very impressed. My dad brought home this dark purple marina. It was hand painted. She was dead impressed. Not. Yeah, but I got some stick for that for a while. Yeah.
Susan said, anyone remember driving without the seatbelt? Which is what I said. We had loads in, didn't we? She recalled her brother and sister all rolling, our brother and sister all rolling about free in the back of my dad's Skoda as kids, fun times. Then Jimmy came along and ruined our fun with his clunk click nonsense.
Yeah.
Clunk click.
Yeah.
Daryl's friend didn't let his dad pick him up from school because he had lardophobia. Nia had that same phobia. No airbags, no aircon, no seat adjustment, had to sit on a cushion. That's Chris saying that. Joan said, what do you call a larder with a sunroof? A skip.
Skip.
Yeah. Sharon saying, good old days, Susan, sitting on your cousin's knees. Yeah, this is what we did. Who were already sitting on the aunt's knees whilst your brother squeezed in the footwell. Yeah, we used to have a couple lying on the floor. I remember them lying on the floor as well. And we had a van at one point, and we all used to get in the back of the van. There'd be like 20 of us going on day trip. Going like high force and stuff.
Sorry, carry on.
Are you laughing at?
I just had a memory of something.
Oh, okay.
I remember being in Conway, and Auntie used to take. It's a long story. Auntie used to take us there a lot. Anyway, was sat in the back of this car. We're probably about 9, 10 thereabouts, and there's like me and my couple of cousins. And my auntie would have gone into the petrol station or whatever to pay or get a sweets or drink or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're sat in the car, and this car pulls away, and there's this woman sat having a wee behind the car initially, but the car moved a
So she was exposed.
It was a bit like, I mean, she had her back to us, but you know, it was obvious what she was doing. You know, and it was as if she hadn't realised, and she sort of got herself back together and turned around and saw like us 4 kids like looking at us and say, "What just happened?"
Like out the window like that.
Yeah. No, that's association. And it's stupid things you remember. Yeah.
Morris Minor Is that what it was? Is that what the car was?
Yeah.
I would recognise it if I saw it. I can kind of Google it. Mark said we've got a 1973 Blue Beetle on the drive, basic as you can get drum brakes all round. On the drive, basic as you can get drum brakes all round.
It's starting to drive.
I don't know.
Can you not get brakes?
All right. Get you.
Anyway, Lainey, it's been epic. You've been on 2 hours. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go get some stuff done. Great to see you back on the interwebs. I don't care what Susan and Nia say about you. I'll send the pictures over to you in the next few days. And I shall speak to you soon.
Okie dokie. Bye bye,
Bye,
Ian.
Take care. Bye bye. Bye everybody. Bye from Bob. Bye from Bob.
See you later.
Bye.
What was I going to check? Manuel Morris Minor, wasn't it? Morris Minor Traveller. No, not that. That's not it. I think my dad had one of them though years before that. Maybe it wasn't a Morris Minor then. I know, because it was just referred to as, I think it was just referred to as the Morris. Maybe it was a Morris Marina or a Morris Maxi. Wait a minute, let's have a look. I'm going to put 80s. Oh, that might be it there. What is it? Got it. I've got a picture somewhere. I'll have to find it. And oh, typical. I click off it when I see it. Well, that says it's an Austin Allegro. It looks a bit like that, but I'm sure it was a Austin something. Morris. Austin Maxi. Is it a Maxi? I don't know. I think I've just waffled the same thing. Is it not even a Morris then? Yes, that's it. Austin Maxi. That's it. By British Leyland. I'm sure that's it. I'll check the photos anyway. Right. Stop waffling, Lainey. Morris Marina was a great car. Then I swapped to Vauxhall Cavalier, then an Astra. Early start tomorrow. See you, Connor and I. Good night, Rebecca. Used to love buying old cars in the 90s and bought a Vauxhall Viva. Is that how you say it? Or is it just a Viva? I don't know. I know nothing about cars. I remember when I was young, like 15, 16, I wanted an Escort convertible. That was my level of like cool. So, I think my granddad had a Vauxhall Viva of a Viva. Did it have a letterbox Speedo? Best gingerbread in the world, Conway. What's she thinking? There was an Aston Allegro in brown. Right, now he's come, we can talk about him. What do you want to call him, like? He's a bit of a helmet, yeah. He's a bit of a helmet like him, isn't he? One of my friends in primary thought my dad, Vanden Plas, was a Morris Minor. Maestro replaced the Maxi, Allegro replaced the whatever that is. It's a good job you know about cars because I really do not have a clue. I remember, I know I could see the shape of it. I remember driving to the Lake District. Well, my dad driving us to the Lake District in it. I remember it was like a light blue colour. That's what I remember. It's not great. But my dad worked away a lot, so we didn't get to use it a lot of the time. You know what I mean? I got took to Compton it a couple of times. My friends remembered being dropped off, but other than that, I don't remember. Anyway, coming off the subject of cars and going back to the subject of what this was already meant to be about. You know me, diverse to all subjects. Can anyone think of any ideas for videos to do? I don't think anyone put any suggestions in, but if you can, I know there's newer people here. Well, people who weren't here when I might have said it the first time. Yeah. So I've said what my plans are. And that's it really. I need to have some ideas about more videos, more quizzes and stuff. Something more fun. Jokes and that. But yeah. And I noticed a lot of people are doing Vlogmas, which is cool because it gives us lots to watch. And you need stuff to watch. People's Vlogmases. I couldn't do Vlogmas because it would just be me going, I'm sitting here again, I'm sitting here again. Or maybe I'm going there, but like not really. It's snowing, so I'm stuck here again. Or stuff like that. It wouldn't really be very entertaining. Kazooing. What, a video on kazooing? Just kazooing. I dropped my kazoo. It's down the side of my bed. I need to get someone with legs to get it. I mean, I've got legs. That's not what I mean. I need to, yeah. Yeah. I don't see. That sounds good, right? Doing reviews, but people like there's people out there who are really good at reviewing and explaining things. I'm not. You might have noticed that I'm really not good at explaining. So like I'd just be get like, and it does this and that, and you fling it this way a bit, and then it goes around the corner or something, and you'll have no Scooby what I'm on about. And that's why I tended not to do it, because obviously I have bought bits and bobs. I'm gonna try and get the kids to decorate for Christmas before Christmas. So I've just bought my wallpaper for the sitting room, which is blue, navy and gold. And even though I need a new 3-piece and new sofa, I'll have to wait. But I got my mum and dad's like sideboard coffee table, TV unit, and their TV, which is now in my sitting room. And like I said, I can't afford to replace the carpet and the sofas at the minute, but to give it a freshen up, because I got my fire got removed earlier this year, so obviously that's left a gap in my wall. So that, like, I mean, they plastered it, but obviously it got where the wallpaper was, if you know what I mean. So yeah. So I need to, actually it might have been, yeah. So I'd like to get the wallpapering done. Hopefully I can persuade the kids to do it, but I think Laura's working a lot, so she might get benched, which would be good. Because what Barclays were doing was like, you having 2 weeks at work and 2 weeks off and 2 weeks at work and 2 weeks off in order to try and like stop the spread of viruses and things. I'm hoping to go out tomorrow, but I'm having issues around the carers, because the care company just determined to employ people who haven't looked after themselves, never mind someone else. But that's a whole different thing. So yeah, that's it really. Review a kazoo. but the ones I've already got. They're all the same, just in different colours. This one's blue, and then this one's red, and then this one's yellow. Doesn't quite work, does it? Wolf, you are bad. Ideas are to be had. Are you taking back your poems about it? Maybe you'll dream something up soon. Yeah, possibly. But I think I'm going to go, because I started this earlier with the intention of leaving earlier and not staying on half the night, as I have done many times before. If the kids are about, you could do a what's in the box. They'd put something in and you guess what it is by questions and failing. You do know well, not so much, yeah, no, they'd probably put something weird in the box, like, and think it was funny. You know what I mean? But I see what you mean. Concept is a good one. But yeah, I think there's something anyway. But I am going to go. But thank you very much to everyone for watching. It's good to be back. I'm going to get some of these videos sorted, and I'll most likely be live on Saturday. I'm not 100% promising anything at the minute, but I probably will. I need to keep my brain busy, and it helps. But yeah. Good night, everyone. Take care. Be good, and all of that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.